Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm laughing because I have someone here and would try to ignore that. So I'm here today with a current reads video for you. If you watched my seasonal TBR for the months of October and November, I told you that I had a stack of books that I wanted to read during those 2 months, and we are a week away from the end of November, so I wanted to let you know how I'm doing with that. I'm currently finishing The Haunted Hotel by Wilkie Collins. I'm not going to read the other stories, only The Haunted Hotel, because I know that I won't have time to finish the entire book. Whoops. Since I'm supposed to read another one by the end of this month. Also, I supposedly participated in Spookathon, but I didn't upload any wrap-up or vlog for Spookathon because I didn't know that I was going to be so busy during that week. So I started it like I said I would. I've read a couple of chapters, 2 or 3 chapters, and I'm really enjoying it, but yeah, I didn't read that much during that week, and it didn't make sense for me to make a video for Spookathon, so I'm just giving you an update now. I have some thoughts. First, every time I talked about Stephen King or his writing, people made it sound like you would either love it or hate it, and so far I'm really enjoying it. I don't know if I'm going to love it, but I know that I'm really enjoying his writing. I really like his descriptions. I think they're really vivid, especially the smells, the way he describes smells, because I read the first chapter and I had to go out during the evening, like late in the evening, and when I got to the garage I was a bit freaked out because of the smell, because it was raining that day, and it just made me think about the smell in the cellar that Georgie was describing when he went down there to get I don't remember, the product that Bill needed to waterproof the boat. And yeah, it sort of freaked me out, so I'm not reading the book at night anymore. According to the films, I know that I didn't watch the 2017 remake, It Chapter 1, but I watched the second one, and I watched the series, the 1990 series, and I don't remember everything, but I thought that George's body was missing for some reason. I didn't know that they actually discovered the body, like they recover his body. It's actually a neighbor, and obviously some parts are missing. I don't know if this is a spoiler or not, but sorry if it is. But I actually thought that his body was missing for some reason. And also, I thought that Bill was lying when he said that he was still sick, and that's why he couldn't go outside and play with Georgie. But in the book, he's actually still sick and he can actually go outside. So I don't know why they changed that in the film. I don't remember if the TV series mentions it or not, but I know that in the film, It Chapter 2, it sort of makes it seem like Bill was lying and George's body was never discovered. I don't know, if I'm wrong, let me know. But I like that his body was discovered. Just people would never suspect that a killer clown was on the loose, and it just makes it a lot more mysterious how that happened. And I also like the idea, the concept that the book has on going back and forth in time. So it starts in 1957, I think, and then jumps to 1980 something, and then it goes back again. So I like that. It's a bit confusing at times, but I'm enjoying the idea of going back and forth and getting some hints and clues from both generations or something. And yeah, so far that's all I have to say for this. Additionally, in order to finish my TBR, whatever, seasonal TBR for the months of October and November, I should finish this book as well, Tales of Mystery and the Macabre, but honestly I don't know if I'll be able to finish it during the week. But if I can read a couple more short stories, I would I would consider this a success, meaning that I have so much work to do during the week that it's already so good that I was able to finish a couple of books in a couple of months. So that's it for the current reads video, or part of the video, because I would also like to tell you about my book depository wish list. So I have a TBR wish list on Book Depository, and I'm not asking people to give me books, but I would just like to tell you the books that I have there, because those are the ones that I would like to get in the near future. And yeah, I just thought it would be a good idea to tell you about them and just, show you. I'll put the picture of the book here or here, I don't know. Let's do that, and to do that I need my laptop, so give me a second. Okay, so the first book that I have here is East of Eden by John Steinbeck. I'm a huge Steinbeck fan. I started with The Grapes of Wrath, and I know that a lot of people hate that book. Honestly, I don't know why, because I think it's amazing. And I've read The Pearl and Of Mice and Men, and I've been meaning to read East of Eden for ages now. And this is a book that I really, 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 really want to get to. People say that it's amazing, it's just a must read, and it's by Steinbeck, so honestly, I don't need any other reasons. The second book is The Moon is Down, also by Steinbeck. I don't know a lot about this book, but I would like to read more of his work, so that's one of the reasons why it's here. But definitely, if I had to pick one, I would go for East of Eden. No questions asked. Then I have Daniel Cole's Ragdoll. So I don't have a copy of this book, but I read it back in May or April, and I would like to own a copy because I was really impressed. Usually I don't read crime or thrillers because I can never find good ones, but I really enjoyed this one, and I actually want to get the second one in the series, which is Hangman, also by Daniel Cole. So again, the priority would be to get Hangman first because I've read Ragdoll before, but one day I would like to own the first book as well. Then we have Free Souls by Janie Chang. So I don't know a lot about this book either. I usually go, when I buy books, I don't like to know a lot about them because I never want to accidentally get spoiled. But a booktuber that I really like says that this is one of her favorite books. She's a huge Murakami fan, and I don't know if this book is supposed to give you some sort of Murakami vibe, but I've read Yu Hua's The Seventh Day, a bunch of Murakami books. So I think that I would like Free Souls. It sort of gives me a ghosty magic realism sort of vibe, so I think I would like that one as well. And then we have The Light Between Oceans by M.L. Stedman, and I watched the review by Oceana from Oceana GottaReadEmAll, and she actually says that the book is a little slow paced at times. I was really impressed with the concept. So it's about a couple who finds a baby, and instead of going to the proper authorities, they decide to keep the baby. Then we have Dissolution by C.J. Sansom, I think that's how you pronounce it. This is part of his series, and this is a historical fiction, I think, and mystery series. Again, I know a little bit about it because I've watched some reviews. I've been meaning to get myself involved with the series. I don't know how or when or which series I would like to follow. But if you have any ideas, I'm looking for something either fantasy but not YA. Not YA, please. So don't suggest anything YA fantasy, but fantasy, maybe a crime or thriller series. So if you know anything like that, so let me know down below if you watch this video and if you feel like helping me out. Then we have two Fredrik Backman's books, Things My Son Needs to Know About the World and My Grandmother Sends Her Regards and Apologizes. I've read A Man Called Ove this year, I think in May, April, not sure. And it was by far my favorite book of 2019. I cried my eyes out when he was over. So I want to read more by Fredrik Backman. I think he's going to be one of my favorite authors. I'm really excited about him. Then we have Far From the Madding Crown by Thomas Hardy. I just have this here because I have never read any books by Thomas Hardy, and I think I should. I don't know if this is the best book to start with, so if you know more, let me know. I might check Katie's videos from Books and Things, because she has a lot of videos about several authors, and I think one of them is Thomas Hardy. She has a lot of videos about Charles Dickens, Jane Austen, Elizabeth Gaskell, I think, and I might check her videos, see if she has a video talking about where to start with Thomas Hardy. But for now, this is the book that I have here. Then we have The Long Way Home by Louise Penny. Again, I've been in a mood for a contemporary thriller novel, so this is the one that I have here. Don't know if it's good or not, but honestly, the synopsis seemed interesting. I don't have a lot to say. Then we have Snowman by Jo Nesbo. I'm not sure if this is how you pronounce it. I've watched the film when it came out, and I don't remember all of it, but I really enjoyed it. I remember that I enjoyed it, but I'm not really good with films. I don't remember the films that well. I remember the books better. So I've never read any books by Jo Nesbo, but I would really love to read this one. And finally, I have I See You by Claire Mackintosh. A colleague of mine from work says that he loves Claire Mackintosh, and that she's really, really good, and her writing is really nice. So I don't know, it's here so I could try it, but it's not a priority, if I'm being completely honest. The priority right now from this list would be East of Eden, probably Hangman, since I read Ragdoll this year, The Light Between Oceans, and one of the Fredrik Backman's books. But I would like to get to all of them soon. So this is my wish list. I just wanted to tell you about my future TBR books, so when I own them. So these are books that I don't have with me right now. I didn't buy them or anything like that. I just have them here to, when I have time or when I have the means and I decide to buy the book. So it's here and I know. But yeah, I just thought it would be a good idea to share that with you guys. And that's it for this video. Sorry that I haven't been consistent with my uploadings, but I had to finish my master's degree and I had to do a presentation at university in order to finish the degree, and I was really worried about that, but it's done. I finished it and that chapter is closed, and I'm moving on with my life and get back on my promise of having at least a video up every week. So let's see how I'm doing with that. And yeah, this is what I'm currently reading. I haven't started the short stories on this one. I've only read one short story from this book, but I'll try and read a couple more before the month is over. Definitely going to finish The Haunted Hotel between today and tomorrow, and I'm going to continue with it. Even though it's a very long and slow process, but I'm really enjoying the story. I just can't read it at night. It freaked me out the first time, so I'm not going to do that anymore. So that's it. Let me know if you know of any series, like a fantasy series or thriller/mystery theories that you think I would enjoy. Like I said, I just don't want to read a YA fantasy series, so anything else would be cool. And yeah, let me know if you've read it and if you had the same questions about George's body disappearance, Bill lying or not lying. Honestly, right now, I don't know if he was lying or not. So I hope you're well, and bye.